Hello, everyone. My name is Bohen Aiken, and today I want to share with you how I am exceptional as a learner. I think that each of us really brings unique strengths and challenges to the table, and recognizing these can help us all become better learners and educators. So, as for my exceptionalities as a learner, I think I have always been a really highly visual learner. I think I talked about this during one of the discussions. I tend to absorb information best when I could see it, like in diagrams, charts, videos. This has been a strength, but it's also been a challenge. On one hand, it allows me to quickly scope and grasp concepts that are visually represented, but I can really struggle with a more traditional lecture-based teaching method, and I rely heavily. Um, they really rely heavily on like the auditory learning, and that never really helped me as a kid. So I either did really good or really bad. And additionally, I think I have like a pretty keen ability to be able to connect different pieces of information and really see a bigger picture. Uh, you know, Instead of scraping the surface, I can excel in a subject when it involves critical thinking and just your basic problem solving. You know, um, Although that does mean I can become easily overwhelmed if the information is presented in a disorganized manner. So again, double-edged sword, but you know, I think a lot of the times I've had really fantastic teachers, instructors, professors in my life who have been able to work with me and address my learning needs. I haven't had to do it too much, but sometimes, you need a little help here and there. But I was there to talk. For example, in my high school, a lot of my history teachers knew that I struggled with, not history, sorry, science. My science teachers would use a lot more like visual aids and interactive models to explain like complex processes of science, which made the material much more accessible to me. I'm sure that was already in their curriculum, but uh, when I had mentioned it to like my high school science teacher, she had really said that um, as she was making slides, some kids never really liked just reading out of the book. I really enjoyed the material being like right there, you know. Um, I've also had a history professor in college here at OU who provided me with like a very detailed outline as well as summaries of like almost every lecture that we had, which helped me better organize and like retain the information throughout the class, and that was really cool, I think. Um, but these how they've influenced my learning experience is that I've found that it is pretty profound in the fact that they kind of taught me the importance of self advocacy, and I like to say that as like it's a I've learned to communicate my needs to my instructors and seek out resources when I need them and how they so they can cater to my learning style. Um, I've also think that I've sort of become more empathic because of it, so that I can kind of visually see that there are students who might have different learning needs just like me, even if it's something as small as that or as big as that. Um, and I think these are there's only like really two main ways that like either I or my peers could help with learning as a whole, with my learning and their learning. I know that there's only certain things that we can collaborate on, but I know that we're put in groups. I don't know if we can engage in like a study group where we can all discuss and visualize the material together. You know, this could help see the different perspectives from one another, you know, and solidify our understandings of the text. I think that, you know, sharing of resources that we collectively get together, you know, like notes um, that me or them find helpful, you know, sometimes it's even just someone's way of organizing information can be a whole nother insight to the same thing that you're both reading, you know? Um, so yeah, just visual aids, charts, diagrams, videos, um, detailed outlines that help organize thoughts and see connections between different concepts. You know, that's what helps me. You know, I think being aware of my exceptionalities as a learner has not only helped me to be a better student, but also be more empathetic and effective as a future educator, which I hope to be. But maybe even be more empathetic towards our educators. And by making this understanding and addressing it, uh, you know, our unique needs as people, I think we can create that inclusive and supportive educational environment that I think everyone really seeks when they go to school. You know, it's not always there, but I think that's the end goal, right? So, you know, thank you for listening. And I look forward to hearing about all your exceptionalities and how we can uh, support each other in our learning journeys. So, thank you.